Hey Doll fam, welcome back to an all new episode of Monday Coffee with the Doll presents a hot pot of support, a small business spotlight, the show where we put a spotlight on a small business somewhere from around the country to bring you amazing products and amazing brands that will fill all of your needs outside of your Amazon shopping cart. This week we're going to be bringing you a really rad mother and daughter duo small business that is sparking up a flame that you are not going to want to miss. So grab yourself a brew or two and we are going to get into it because it's already smelling absolutely amazing in here. So get ready. This week, I am going to be putting a spotlight on an amazing mother-daughter owned small business by the name of Pine Oaks Candles. Heather King and her daughter decided that they loved candles so much, why not start making their own, and why not start sharing them with the rest of the world? Pine Oaks Candles is located in South Carolina. They are all handmade. They are all concocted by these lovely ladies themselves. Everything from the formula down to the wick itself, the packaging, and how they present them to their small business followers around the country. I don't know if you know this or not, but candles can be some of the most dangerous things that we put in our homes, and not because of the fire and flame itself, but because of what the synthetic products that are put into candles are made out of. A lot of candles that we buy off of the shelves from our favorite mass retailers like Target, Walmart, and even through Amazon itself are full of synthetic materials that once burning release into the airspace in your home and are actually extremely toxic to your body. So if you didn't know this, I highly recommend looking up the dangers of what are in a lot of candles that you are purchasing these days, and then really consider purchasing your candles from an amazing small business like Pine Oaks Candles, because they and their homemade products are way better to bring into your home than giving your money back to a mass retailer that's just going to poison your safe space. Now, Miss Heather King and her beautiful daughter started Pine Oaks Candles in October of 2018, and before long have created quite the small business for themselves. It went from a passion that we all know and love, and that can be the obsession of candles. I don't know about any of you, but I myself have been obsessed with candles for most of my life. My mom was always the one who would go out, and I'm telling you, you never had to worry about what to buy my mom for her birthday because as long as it was candle related, she was a happy camper. My mom has so many sconce candle holders on all of her walls. Every room of her house had one. Ultimately, a candle is what burned down our house in 2018, sadly enough. It was a very stressful and heartbreaking situation, but candles are something that have always been present in my life as a form of and like representation of cozy comfort. Smells and aromatherapy is something that really can touch on a lot of senses for a lot of people and really bring them peace and ease anxiety and set the mood and tone for their entire safe space at home. I am one of those people. I love candles. If I'm in a mood and I need to just relax and calm myself down, candles are always something that I gravitate towards. I have one on my kitchen table. I have one on my entry table. If I'm stressed out and just not in a good space, I always light a candle. I love to pick scents that touch base from nostalgic smells from my childhood and my teen years. I love the hazelnut, like pumpkin spice smells, because that's always a smell that my mom burned in our home when I was a teenager. Or like blueberry muffin smells, because at one point in my life she burned this Glade candle that was like blueberry muffins. So when I smell anything similar, it just sets my nostrils and senses ablaze with sweet, sweet at-home memories. But candles also can be something that are extremely dangerous to burn in your home. And again, it's not just for the flame reasons, but the fact that they can be full of synthetic, I can't really think of the exact things. Maybe I can find like a pop-up or something that I can put for you guys. But at one point, somebody on my friends list had posted the dangers of what type of synthetics are actually in candles that we burn and we breathe in, and how poisonous they are for us. When I saw that, it really slowed down my candle purchasing until I could locate places that had like soy candles and candles that were made of aromatherapy oils versus synthetic fragrances. And you just really have to think about what is in all of the products you're putting in your home, not just the things like foods that we're putting in our bodies, but even things as simple as a candle. And Heather King and her daughter have found a solution to that by bringing you amazing candles, homemade, with all natural ingredients and beautiful formulas and beautiful packaging. And I'm going to unbox some candles that she sent me to share with all of you. I'm so excited. I haven't opened the box, but my entire closet smells amazing. I cannot wait to crack this box open and share it with you guys. But first, I wanted to talk a little bit about her brand. Now, when you go to Pine Oaks Candles, a lot of people have websites for their small businesses. Heather King and her daughter have set up a Facebook page where they post all of the updates, all of their new product releases. They have raffles. Sometimes they do like gift boxes that you can get. At one point they did Mother's Day boxes where they put a bunch of goodies in boxes that you can purchase to give as gifts. And they all release them on their Facebook page. So if you guys want to purchase and check out Pine Oaks Candles, you're going to have to head over to the metaverse on the Facebooks and look up their page. I will have all of the links below, so it'll be easy for you guys to find. But they also, if you are close by, if you live in South Carolina and you live somewhere close by where you can go and actually get your hands on these products without having to buy online, they put their products in local stores, and you can even message them and talk to them about what stores that they are selling small businesses and brick and mortar small businesses and shops in their areas, because I'm seeing on here that they drop off products at other businesses. So if you look, you will be able to find where maybe they are located. But most of their work and most of their shipping and sales all is on their Facebook page, and they will ship right to your door. So make sure that you just reach out and talk with Heather about her amazing candles and wax melts that she is concocting for us every single day. That's the good thing about small businesses, is that you don't have to worry about customer service wait times like you do with a big brand like an Amazon, like a big corporation like Amazon or Walmart. If you have questions, sometimes it can be really hard to get those questions answered, but when it comes to a small business, there's a lot easier ways to get in contact with the brand owners who care and want to hear from you and talk to you and figure out the best way to get their products in your hands so you can experience them at face value. One of the things that I noticed first when I headed over to their Facebook page was their reviews. Reviews are a really big deal for small businesses in today's age. Everybody immediately goes online to see what other people are saying about businesses and brands before they themselves get involved. So if you've had a good experience with a small business, I highly suggest and encourage you to leave positive reviews on whatever pages that they have, review pages, whether it be Google or Facebook or their own websites. Leave those positive reviews and let other people know the experiences that you've had, because this type of stuff really helps support small businesses and encourages other people to support them as well. There's no reason why you shouldn't leave a good word if you have a good word to leave, in my opinion. When you look at their ratings, they have a complete 5-star review across the board. They have 24 reviews in total on their Facebook page. And all of these reviews are really amazing. You have so many people leaving their feedback for you to see. You know, sometimes when you go to small business pages, you'll just see like mutual friends and families where they're like, I love this, I love her, she's amazing. And those are sometimes reviews that you're like, I don't know how I feel about that. Is this just your mom saying that your stuff's good because mom's biased? But when you look at here, you have this one, for instance, that says, my fiance purchased candles a few years back. He still has a few of them that I discovered, and I instantly fell in love with the scents. The fragrance was still fresh like a brand new candle. The quality is amazing, and like I said, the scents are the absolute best. Right away, I ordered the 1920 barbershop candles and wax melts. They arrived quickly and with much care. Heather is so sweet and kind. I will be ordering all of my candles, etc. from Pine Oaks Candles. They are by far the greatest candles I have ever come across. So This woman is saying that her husband had purchased these candles and still had some in his house that he hadn't used. And then when they got together and she was going through his stuff, because that's what you do when you get engaged, you go through people's stuff. She found these candles and she was like, these still smell amazing. I don't know about you, but I've come across some candles that have been sitting. I myself have had candles that I just never light and I just leave on my dresser as like aesthetic. Like, I don't know what it is about it. Sometimes like you have a candle that just looks pretty, so you'll put it on your dresser, but you don't ever actually light it. And over time, the smell goes away completely. Whatever they're using to fragrance them is gone, and all you have is a big jar of wax that if you were to light would just probably smell like, well, wax. and so when you have a candle that ages just as well and you can light it and it still smells just as good, that's a really big deal. That means that the quality of the product is sustainable and you're not going to have to worry about making sure you light them right away, because again, I've really had several candles that I just never get around lighting because I thought they were pretty, but I don't want to like light them because I don't want to like use them all up because it's like my fancy candle, and then ultimately I never get to enjoy it because a year will go by and the smell is completely gone. But it sounds like with Pine Oaks candles, that is not something you will ever have to worry about. These reviews just go on, and the thing that I like most about them is that you can see there's a lot of different types of people on here. You have men, you have women, you have people that are saying that they didn't know what smell to go with, but thanks to the amazing customer service, they were directed in which scents to go with, and they absolutely love them. They're talking about how amazing and quick the delivery was. You have somebody on here who says they are a candle connoisseur, and these are by far the best candles that they have ever purchased. You can trust a connoisseur. A connoisseur knows what they're talking about. They are a professional in whatever they are connoisseuring. So I really love this, and I really love that, you know, you have feedback like this to go off of, and when so many people have something great to say about a small business, you can't help but want to try them out. So I highly recommend heading over to their Facebook page. She has so many things that you can look at, all of her candles, all of her wax melts. She has so many amazing scents. Her packaging is so much fun, the way that she puts all of these together. She has something on here that I wanted to talk about that I really grabbed my attention because, you know, you can make a candle and candles are fun and they're really, you know, amazing, but she has something on here called a dough bowl, and it's a beautiful bowl that has 3 different wicks in it. So it's a really large candle that would just look so fun on like a centerpiece for and these were Christmas presents. She says December 18th was when she posted these last ones that she made a giant batch of that she has pinned. But she has so many things. She has wax melts in different smells, Fruity Pebbles, Death Before Decaf, Amber Noir, Peach Magnolia, Between the Sheets. She also has some really fun mug candles that she has on here that she was raffling off. So they do a lot of fun stuff like raffles and giveaways, which I love for small businesses to do because it really is a great way to get your products in people's hands so they have the opportunity to try your products. You know, when you care about getting your products out there, it's a good way to get them out there. Let people in on the secret. Get those products in people's hands, because the more people that get to test them and try them, the better feedback you're going to start getting. And I love it when small businesses have a lot of fun and they're not afraid to incorporate things like giveaways and raffles and things like that into their brand. So I am going to now do a little bit of an unboxing and let you guys see up close. I wish you could smell. Unfortunately, you can't. You're going to have to make your own purchases if you want to give these a sniff. But we're going to do some unboxing, and I am super excited to crack this sucker open and see what's inside. So this box came 100% sealed up with really great taping. I'm a taper when I ship stuff off, so when I see other people are tapers too, I love it. I barely cut into this box, and it already is letting out even more smell than it has been. This showed up the beginning of last week, and I have wanted to crack it open, but patience is a virtue, and I was going to wait for all of my doll fams. So I just cracked it open, but my closet has been smelling like these amazing goodies inside without even opening the box. And that's a big deal because when you send a package and the package shows up unopened and you can smell the fragrance, you know you have somebody who really knows how to create lasting fragrance formulas. A lot of times when things can be homemade and handmade, like all of these candles are 100% homemade and handmade. Her and her daughter make all of these. And sometimes those can be really light scented to the point where like you can smell them if you really put your nose into them, and they can smell good, but they really don't have any impact. They don't have any impact before and they don't have any impact after. And that can be a little disappointing. I can already tell that's not going to be the problem here. So let's get it opened up. First and foremost, we have amazing packaging and securing the products. We have bubble wrap, we have tissue paper. Bubble wrap is a really big deal. You have to secure your products when you ship them, and I have had stuff shipped to me before where the security in the packaging just isn't there, and the products will show up and they'll be broken or they'll be open, and that's always disheartening for me, and that's disheartening for the brands. So I know that I do not have to take any worry in this because everything in here is so secure. First, we have our business card. I love a business card. Pine Oaks Candles. Remember, I'm going to put all of their information below. They have a Facebook, they have an Instagram, so you guys can always reach out to them on either platform, and Miss Heather King will be there to bring you all of your candle answers. First and foremost, what do we have in here? We have the coveted Fruity Pebbles wax melts. I love the picture of the Fruity Pebbles. Fruity Pebbles are loved in this house. My kids love Fruity Pebbles. They are going to want me to put these in their room, Heather, for sure. This scent is orange, lemon, lavender, vanilla, and sandalwood. This is an 8-ounce hand-poured soy candle. Oh my goodness gracious. You guys, I need a minute. This smells edible. Like I want to put it in my mouth, but I know it won't go over well. And I don't want to encourage people to put things in their mouth that they shouldn't. She has, I love the little petals on top. I love it when there's a little bit extra than just plain. Plain is okay, but I love a little extra because I'm extra. Oh my gosh, I wish you guys could smell this. It's such a great balance of the vanilla that's like the cream that's like warming it up, but then the bite from the orange and the lemon and the lavender hits. Like I can feel the cream when I smell this, like the vanilla on the back of my tongue, like on the back sides, but then the bite from the lemon and the orange and the lavender is hitting up higher. Oh, sweet mercy. That is fantastic. That's knocking my socks off. I didn't expect that. I've smelled Fruity Pebbles before in things, right? Like really massively produced products. I went to Walmart not that long ago. I don't go to Walmart that often. I used to be a crazy Walmart girl, but I try not to go to these places that really are damaging and harmful to small businesses. So I did go to Walmart because my son needed to grab a gift card from Sonic, and Sonic was closed, and he had a birthday party to go to, and he wanted to get his friend a Sonic gift card because it's one of his friend's favorite places to eat. So we went there, and I was like, let's just walk around. We haven't been here in a while. Let's just hang out. We're walking around. We go down the candle aisle, and we're smelling things, and I did smell a Fruity Pebbles wax melts because the wax melts have so many weird and unique smells, and the kids love to smell them. They're like, Mom, let me smell this one, right? So we did that. It smelled so sweet, it was overpowering. Like I opened it up and I was like, ooh, I don't want my house to smell that sweet. It was almost like, it would be like putting bubblegum smell in your house, like just your whole house. And it was just too sweet, too sugary. It was a very childlike smell. There was no balance to the scent at all. It was just very sweet, very overpowering, very fruity sweet, like straight sugar fruit. This smells like something though from my childhood. A doll that I had that was like lemon cake or something. Like it's hitting on such an amazing fruity level. I can't even I gotta move on, but I'm struggling. I'm struggling to move on. This smells so good. I'll move on. Holy smokes. Holy smokes, that's so good. That's so good. All right, so what do we have next? Be careful, I don't want to break anything. All right, so now we have some candles. All right, we have 3 candles. We have Down by the River. I love these containers. We have Death Before Decaf. Such fantastic containers. Pine Oaks, fantastic packaging choice. And we have Mermaid Dreams. Now, because coffee is like a palate cleanser, I'm going to smell Death Before Decaf in between. So I'm going to do that second. I'm going to start with Down by the River. So Down by the River is in a beautiful like emerald green metallic container. Love it. She has all of her warning labels on the bottom, which is really important. You know, when you're buying from a big mass retailer, they have a lot of like rules and codes and things that they have to go by for safety reasons. So it's really good to see a home-based small business doing things like this to make sure that no matter what, their customers are safe. She has a great little label, and this is birchwood and coffee, and it is a hand-poured 8-ounce soy candle. Again, we have our topper. I love a little dust. I love a little dust. And we have our wood wick, which is super exciting. Holy smokes, I can't even focus. This is just the smell as soon as I took the top off. Oh, this smells almost like those evenings when it's a little crispy outside. It's a little crispy outside, but you walk into your house and it's warm, and like the change in temperature of your skin is just like a hug. That's what this smells like. The birchwood and the coffee complement each other so well. You have that freshness of the birchwood, but then you have that warmth of the coffee. Holy bejeebers. Heather, you and your daughter know what y'all are doing. This smells so great. These scents I personally love. So like warmer kind of musky scents that I would associate with like men's cologne type smells are probably some of my most favorite candles, and this is hitting. You know, guys like candles too, and this would be a great smell for a dude's home or somebody who doesn't really like heavy florals or like heavy sweetnesses in their candle. Like these wax melts are hitting on a sweeter scent, but this is much warmer and kind of can be contributed to a more masculine smell, which are some of my absolute favorites. My husband is going to want to put this in his office. He's going to come in and be like, is this for me? Is this candle for me? I'm going to have to fight him for it. But he's so strong and I'm going to lose. Now I'm going to do Death Before Decaf. I love the containers. So Down by the River has a little bit of color to it. We got some green, but Death Before Decaf is in a black container. Keeping with that idea, it's a whole experience. Now this is just straight up, the scent is fresh coffee. And you know your girl, Monday Coffee with the Doll, we are here. So here we go. I am going to pop this sucker open. Hold on, let's twist off, Emily. Get it together. There we go. Ooh, this topper's a little different. That smells like straight up coffee in a cup. That smells like straight up coffee in a cup with like, you can smell the clean. So it's like, oh, it's like not coffee that's been sitting, but like straight fresh, the beans just got ground coffee. You know how when you buy coffee at the store, it has a different smell than when you grind your own beans? And I do Sleeping Dog coffee, I'm grinding beans, and it has a little bit more of that fresh bite to it. That's what this has. But I love how the topper is different. So the topper is like coffee bean dust versus the petals in the other one. Oh my gosh, this is going to be my candle, my kitchen candle. This is going right next to the coffee pot. That's where this one's going. Oh my Lord. Amazing. We got one more, right? Yes, we got one more. I'm gonna drop this down. I'm so messy. I'm gonna drop this down, and this one is beautiful. It's in like this beautiful kind of like cornflower blue metallic container, and it is called Mermaid Dreams. The scent is sea moss, citrus, vetiver, and cedarwood. So I'm a big fan of cedar smells. I'm a big fan of sandalwood, which are all present in some of these. You guys, this one's magical. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Oh my. Down by the ocean. This is 100% down by the sea. But this one's beautiful. You guys have to see this. Look how beautiful. We got some beautiful stones in our candle as well, and actual little buds. This is okay, so this candle is an entire experience. You know, it's not just a dust. And that's the thing that I really like about small businesses. So even though Down by the River has a little dust and Fruity Pebbles has a little dust, this is a mermaid's dream, right? So it doesn't just get a little dust. It has the whole experience of the little tiny buds, and it has some amazing stone crystals inside. So it's bringing the good energy. Oh my goodness, but the smell, y'all. This is going to go right. This should go in my bathroom because I feel like anything that has the down by the sea feel, the beachy smells, should go in the bathroom. But this is just going to go next to my bed. I need this close by to my heart. Ooh. Aromatherapy is real. That's why. Like, smelling things feeds your soul. And just sitting here smelling this is feeding my whole soul. This smells so amazing. So this is like touching me in all the right areas. I grew up in California down by Huntington Beach. So my Uncle Dave, who I absolutely love with my whole heart, he was like another dad to me, would take me and his two daughters, my cousins, to the beach, down to Huntington Beach all summer long. We'd pack up and we'd go spend time down by the beach, and he'd take us to all the little shops on PCH, and we'd go to all these fun little places. And one of the things that we would always get, me and the girls would get these candles and things that would smell like the beach and smell like, you know, the suntan lotions and like the beachy smells to light in our rooms when we would get home, and we'd be all sunburnt because we were trying to tan. And so these smells remind me of being back home as a child in California in my bedroom with my windows open. And it's because my grandma would say, it's cooled off outside, everybody open their windows, because we didn't ever turn the air on. And then I would take a shower and I'd go in my room, and the window would be open and the cool breeze would be coming in, and I would light my candles that smelled like Down by the Beach. This is like taking me back, Heather. I can't thank you enough. These smell beyond amazing. Beyond amazing. What a wide spectrum. What an absolutely wide spectrum of scents. We have sweets, we have warms, we have fruits, we have florals. We have literally anything that you could ask for, all with wood wicks, all with soy wax, all handmade. I cannot encourage you guys enough. If you are a candle lighter and burner, if you are a wax melter, you guys have to check out Pine Oaks Candles, because this mother-daughter duo know exactly what they are doing when it comes to lighting your fire. All right, so now that we've talked about all of the goodness that is Pine Oaks Candles, it is time for you guys to go and do your part. Head over to their Facebook page and their Instagram page. You can find both of those links below, and start spending some time on their pages. One of the best and helpful things you can do for a small business to grow, to counteract the abusive algorithms of the social media pages in today's world, is to go spend some time on their pages. Don't just follow their page. Make sure you hit the little 3 buttons to also like their page, because now it's different. Make sure you head over to their Instagram pages and follow those, and take some time to interact and go through their posts. Liking posts, commenting on posts, sharing the posts that are your favorite are all extremely helpful to support these pages, to boost their algorithms, boost their visibility to not only their own followers, but new followers as well. It's one of the most helpful things that you can do for a small business if you can't shop or purchase anything, hanging out on their pages and helping to get their reach just a little bit farther is the type of marketing and help that any small business would appreciate. So make sure that you head over to their pages through the links below, go tell them hello, go check out all of their products, and let them know that the doll sent you and that you saw them on Monday Coffee, because we are a huge supporter of these small businesses and we love them so much, and we are always so happy to be able to give them any lift and any platform where they can be seen as much as they absolutely deserve. One of the best things that you can do for this small business is share this video. This video is jam-packed full of all types of information about their brand, their products, and even an unboxing review. So if you want to help this small business get some reach and get some knowledge known about how amazing they are, simply share this video after you are done watching. But also, don't forget before you leave to give me a thumbs up, because a thumbs up helps my content algorithms as well. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and make sure that you leave a comment below on your favorite part of this episode, because I always love to hear from you. But also don't forget, if you are a small business and you are looking for somebody to help your small business grow, get some reach, get some visibility, I am definitely the doll for you. There's a lot of ways below that you can learn how to reach out to me about getting your small business featured and get a spotlight right on top of it, because I love supporting my small businesses and lighting you all up. I am always available to help boost your small business and help do everything I can to create amazing marketing content, create a feature, create video content. I am here to help you grow, because small businesses are always going to be your girl's bread and butter. So thank you so much for watching. Be sure to reach out to me if you are a small business and you have any questions about a feature, and don't hesitate to reach out to this amazing small business to say hello, to ask questions, to talk about products, because small businesses are always here to interact with their customers because they love their customers. Without them, where would any of us be, content creator or small business? So thank you so much for watching this all new episode of Monday Coffee with the Doll presents a hot pot of support, a small business spotlight. I am so happy to have spent time with you, and now happy shopping, searching, supporting, and sharing. I'll see you guys next time. Love your faces. Bye.